Okay, one thing that I have found when using your CRB to groom for animal hair on the carpeting, if you're working in an area where you suspect there to be some hair on the carpet, if you run your CRB over it, just dry carpet, you'll pick up, some hair, fuzz, dog or cat, whatever. It's very, it's pretty lightweight sort of stuff, so the CRB doesn't do a great job of picking that up and throwing it into the basket. However, if you go over, let's say, a section like this square area right here, and you turn your CRB over and you examine the brushes and look for signs of hair, and that tells you, okay, yeah, I want to groom for animal hair. So one thing that I've been using that has really helped when I decide I want to do groom for animal hair is I go ahead, I pre-spray the carpeting, I get it damp with our pre-spray, and I go back over it. But I do everything in small little box sections about this big. This is maybe like a 5x6 area. I don't know. It's not very big. And so what happens is that when it's damp, the hair just kind of sticks to the underside of the CRB. So I go ahead, I go over it, I remove the hair, I go over it again, I remove some more hair. I go over it again until I notice that there's less and less hair that it's actually picking up. But what that does is that just the dampness is allowing the hairs to adhere to the underside of the CRB, and then you can pick them up and dispose of them properly. And that is one thing that I have found that helps with the removal of animal hair. So upon the application of our pre-spray, we went ahead and put it down there on the carpet, and we went over this in two different directions. We went on it back and forth, straight in this direction here, and then we also turned 90 degrees and came at it in a perpendicular direction here. So, and then we went ahead, we flipped this guy over, and you can see that there is quite a bit of matted hair stuck to the underside of our equipment. So what we can do is just, pull that off, and that right there is matted hair that we picked up out of the carpeting here. So, and it's not just there; it's actually on this other side too. So, with that much carpeting hair, I'd probably feel really comfortable just going over it one more time to get out as much as we can. But that there is just out of this one little tiny square here. It's probably about 30 square feet of carpeting. And then we're going to go ahead and do the same process to everything that's up here, and we're just grooming this matted, invisible mess out of here and